Hey, good evening. So we've come out tonight to Blackpool. We've come to stay for a couple of nights at number 77 Adelaide Street. We booked this privately on hotels.com, so we come out for a few nights. We've got a pretty fantastic view of Blackpool Tower itself. So if you find the video useful, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it, helps me a lot. And if you could hit the subscribe button and bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. Let's go inside. First cool thing, we've got a keypad on the door. So that's a good feature. So we put our code in and then we can go in. Let's go. As we go in, got I think 3 apartments in here, so we got 1 on the bottom. We are upstairs, we're in apartment number 2. We got another keypad on the door. We did get some instructions to cover it with our hand, and then we type our code in, and then we go inside. Right, so just checking into apartment number 2 of the Winter Garden apartments. So come in. First impressions are pretty good. It's a nice sized apartment. The floors are a little bit creaky. Dropped our bags off as well. Nice big clock. It is out by 15 minutes though. It's 10 o'clock at night. Good selection of stuff, so you've got yourself a washing machine there. No tumble dryer, so you're going to have to be hanging your stuff. Nice big TV actually as well. It's pretty good. So you've got a microwave, you've got all your cutlery, you've got a toaster and all your utensils, kettle, little sink area. Let's see what we've got in here. Right, so you've got your pans to make your food, and then you've got all your crockery. Quite a lot of crockery as well. 4 of everything. Lots of glasses. Big nice mix there of glasses. Cool. Teas, coffees and sugar. Ooh, that's full of sugar. Ooh, no coffee. Oh, we got tea. We are in England, we are up north, so we've got our tea. Fridge. Ooh, no milk. No milk, that's a shame. Ooh. But we've got an ice cream in there, so that's very good cleaning so far. What we got? Knobbly bobbly. Knobbly bobbly. Used candles, and there's a key in there. I'm assuming it's for the window. So, just come on into the bedroom. Oh, bright. So you've got a double bed. You've got a pull-out cot as well. Wardrobe with extra pillows, blankets, straighteners, and an iron. Straighteners or a hairdryer? That's a hairdryer, sorry. You've got all your everything you need. Blind looks a little bit worse for wear, and kind of the interior as a whole, lots of scratches on the walls and things like that. But overall, I'd say, you know, first impressions are pretty good. Little storage heater over in the corner. And you've got all your bedside lamp and whatnot. Bed itself, kind of standard, a little bit hard. You've got towels. Towels look mostly clean. That one is slightly yellower stain, as you can see down there. That is the towel itself and not the camera. so that's a little bit worrying. Over into the bathroom. Full height electric shower, so you haven't got to worry about the building running out of hot water or anything like that. They have provided everything we need for a shower, so you've got your shampoo, conditioner and body wash, and you've got your hand wash as well. I'll put down in the bottom corner how much this was, and that was for a cost of 2 nights. We came here on a Friday night, staying on the Saturday night as well, and leaving on the Sunday. So that is 77 Adelaide Street in Blackpool, Winter Garden Apartments. Give you a bit of an overview tomorrow morning of what our impressions are like, sounds and things like that, whether we can hear anything. First up, I'd say it's not too bad in terms of what you've got here. Bit of an odd choice of carpet down on the floor that is linked to the kitchen, but other than that, seems fairly reasonable. Bit disappointed there's no milk provided in the fridge, but that is a little qualm that I'm sure you could pick up your own stuff. One thing I did forget to mention is we have got what looks to be a pull-out bed. So yeah, there you go. Just put all the cushions off. Everything in here looks a little bit worn, a little bit kind of worse for wear. The cushions have seen better days. But yeah, other than that, you can fit 5 people in here. I don't know how I would feel about putting 5 people in here. There is a public car park just over the road. That's a paid for public car park. You can park on the street free of charge as well. But the gentleman that owns the property does have a lock-up that is about 10-minute walk away, free of charge. It's a little bit more difficult to find, but it's fairly secure. No CCTV or anything like that, but as I said, it is a lock-up with a padlock on it. So that's something to bear in mind, that you will have a secure car park should you wish to. We finished our first night here at Adelaide Street in the Winter Garden Apartments. One thing that is pretty cool, just to give you a shot out the window, you can see it just creeping over the back there. You do get a better perspective from the bedroom. I'll show you. See Blackpool Tower. So when we came in last night, that was all lit up. Vibrant colours, so it changes, pinks, reds, yellow, blues, greens, all sorts, and that was pretty cool. This down here is the car park that I spoke about just there through the alleyway. So that is a paid for, pay and display public car park. So that's pretty convenient if you do want that. Excuse the mess, as you can tell, we're trying to get settled in as much as possible. Overall impressions of the apartment so far are fairly poor, actually. There's a few things that could be done to sort of bring it up to speed. Firstly, I'd say rip out the carpet completely, especially when you've got the kitchen attached to the carpet, attached to the room. It's not very good. There's a few stains on the carpet, and that could be done away with just by having laminated flooring. Provide some coffee, even like a little 1 pint thing of milk would be handy. We weren't able to get on the Wi-Fi because there were no instructions left, and by the time we got in, we couldn't contact the host to say, you know, could we get some instructions please to connect to the Wi-Fi. So that's a little bit frustrating. It would be good if they just left a little A4, laminated A4 sheet of paper to say this, how far you are away from certain things, what to do. Little things like that would be very handy. One of the cool features was the locks as we're coming in. So the lock on the main door was a keypad, and then as we came up to the door for the apartment, that was also a keypad that you type your code in. So the host texted us earlier on in the day to give us instructions on how to get in here. Another thing that was fairly disappointing, the bedroom itself doesn't really have a lot of plug sockets. There's one single double plug socket that we could see, and there's a lamp plugged into one, and then obviously you've got space for your phone or whatever in the second one, but it's a double bed, and there's not actually too many sockets in the apartment as a whole. So if it's actually advertised that it can sleep, well, it can sleep 4 comfortably, I suppose, and then you've got the pull-out cot as well. You know, if you've all got phones, it's not really useful without bringing extension leads and adapters and things like that, which you don't think about when you're staying internally for a staycation, you know. But other than that, you know, it's a place to rest your head for the night. I'd probably give it like a 4 or 5 out of 10. I don't know, without the improvements, I don't know if I'd stay here again. I think they need to spruce the place up and do a bit of painting. There's a lot of marks on the wall, and like I said, rip out the carpet. The price, I put it down the bottom, but just shy of £250 for 2 nights. We are in the height of peak season at the moment, with it being school holidays, summer holidays. But I find that to be quite expensive for what we've got here. So make your own judgment there, but I wouldn't stay personally. But if you found this useful, and if you've enjoyed watching along with us, give us a thumbs up. I do appreciate it. It does help us out a lot. And if you could hit the subscribe button, bell icon to be notified when we post all new videos. We'll see you on the other side. Thanks.